YouTube, the week in the lives are back and a lot has happened. So yeah, I'd say the biggest part of my life. I'm also running mandatory in my business. So it's time to catch up. It's time to catch up. Let me put you boys and girls there. First things first, coffee as always to start the morning. But there's actually a load of stuff to catch up on. Obviously I said the biggest fight of my life 2.5 weeks ago. Unfortunately didn't get the decision, although it was a very good fight and I think I proved to myself, to a lot of people. Also running mandatory, and I was thinking to myself, the last time I spoke about mandatory, which is my electrolyte business, on the channel was probably when we launched. So if you haven't been following my Instagram, I'll leave it on screen here, then you won't have known anything that's happened for the last 4 months, which has been insane. We're growing at a very good rate, which I'm very happy with, but you won't be filled in, so to speak. So follow my Instagram and you'll see it on there. Plan of action today, it is now 9:30, sourdough's in the oven. I'm off to the gym for 12, so I'm gonna drink this, do my pre-gym stack, which is my electrolytes, my water, my bananas, my coffees for the journey, and then go to the gym for my first session of the day, boxing, and then yeah, mandatory basically. At the moment, I'm going to the gym in the morning, coming back mandatory. If I've got enough energy and I can be bothered, I'm going to the other gym local to me to run, to lift weights. But my main focus, which I say to everyone, is boxing first, business second. Well, boxing first. If you're debating whether to run or lift or box, do boxing. And then for me, obviously, mandatory and business is quite important. So, yes. All right, just before I head off to the gym, this is my pre-gym stack. So, whilst I'm training, I drink 600 milliliters in the mandatory glass bottle of electrolytes, mango flavor today. 2 bananas, I eat one on the way to the gym and one on the way back. It takes me an hour and a half to get to the gym, so just a little snack to time me over. Coffee, that's got 2 espressos from the machine over there. And then some more water, 1.5 litres of water from a reverse osmosis filtered tap. Get it out, Frankie. So yeah, that is the stack. Luke McCormack, Alois, Chris Congo, down at the back. Moses, Lee Wood, Royston. Do you know, it feels so good to be back training. I feel incredibly fit as well. I think I said earlier, I was like, oh, I can't bother to do another session. I really want to go for a run today. I'm just motivated now. Back in the gym, back around the boys, the buzzer, just everything. I'm like, I just really want to train. But on the other hand, because I'm so fit, or I feel fit and I feel sharp, I need to not overdo it. Because imagine I'm training like 2 times a day, like a madman. And then when I come into camp, I've got nothing left to give. So after my fight, I actually put on a bit of weight, felt like a little bit heavy, and now I'm not even far off fight weight. So I want to kind of prioritize strength. I guess eat a little bit more, but then, do you know the thing is for me, if I know I've got things coming up, I don't want to eat. So this weekend, I'm doing something with my missus. I think we're going for a meal or whatever, and then I'm meeting one of my friends on Saturday morning. So I'm like, I know that's coming, so I don't want to overeat bad stuff now, or overeat anything now. I'll wait. So I'll just eat normally, and then I'll have a few like cheat meals, whatever. Even though I eat cake and whatever pretty much every day, but all in moderation. Anyway, a little bit of a tangent. So yeah, that's why I don't want my weight to get like 90 kilos or whatever. So, so yeah, but strength training is the priority. So I might go and do a strength session later this evening. But for now, I'm gonna drive back home. The time is now 1:45. Welcome back to a Frankie Davey video, telling you the time every second of the. But yeah, 1:45. Get back for like 4ish, and I got a load of mandatory stuff to do. So let's go. Let's go. I think last time the split was, we did 1,500, but then, so that was 750 each. Well, I might just, I'll probably message the manufacturer now and just start, I'll pay the first 50% and get that on the way.
There's only 88 single mangoes left now that I can send.
Even though it is season 2 of the week in my life, some things remain mandatory, and that is, of course, sourdough and eggs as a staple. Never gets old. I've got a load of stuff to do on my laptop. That's pretty much life right now. Training, come back. My to-do list is quite literally 27 things long for this afternoon. So I'm going to talk to you all about mandatory and update you because it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Alright, so as I keep mentioning, mandatory, that is my business. For those of you that are new here or living under a rock, I own Mandatory, which is a clean electrolyte brand, zero sugar, all natural ingredients, something that I stand quite heavily behind. So back in June, I've been working on it for the last 10, 12 months, as everyone that's followed, I'm sure all of you know, kind of documented the process very heavily. And we launched back in June 28th, actually, to be precise. And now the business is, 4, 5 months? Or whatever June to now is, June to November, say 4 or 5 months in. And it's going very well, to the point where it's very, very, very time consuming. We have right now 2 flavors. I think this is a stack box. Yeah, so we've got 2 flavors in here, mango and watermelon. We're now launching, we're in the process of launching a 3rd flavor as like a limited edition. If that sticks well, then we might keep that. So that'll be 3 flavors. We have glass bottles. Yeah, loads of stuff. New product coming next year. Right now, because it's November, the main focus is Black Friday. So we're currently running as we speak. By the time this video is out, it will probably be around Black Friday. So link is in the description if you want to get some cheap mandatory, which isn't something that we like doing, to be honest. As a premium, high quality brand, I don't really believe in discounting. If your product's good, then it's worth the price tag. Right now, we're doing our early Black Friday sale, and then by the time this video is out, we'll be doing the main Black Friday kind of offer. In the call on the way up from the gym, I was calling my dad, who actually, I've now got him as almost head of operations, because if you can see, all of this stuff here, this is just like, not even 25% of the stock right now. We have a container in the garden, and that's got all of our packaging, or the remaining of all the packaging, loads more tubs. We've even got things like all our thank you cards, which goes out with all of your orders, which most of you will have known. You'll know this because most of you, which is mad to think, will have had and received these boxes, which have come out of this very office. But Mandatory basically is now taken over the house to the point it's got quite big. So we're sorting now another reorder of tubs because, you know, stock's going well, and we're preempting the fact that Black Friday, kind of coming up to Christmas, we're gonna be we don't want to be left with no stock, basically. So we're gonna reorder more. We also just had our first official campaign for Mandatory. I'll leave some pictures on here with athletes that aren't myself. I've been very big on the fact that yes, I have a social media presence. Yes, I'm a professional athlete myself, professional boxer, but I want this brand to be separate from myself. I don't want you to think Mandatory and think me straight away. I want the brand to take its own path and take its own course. I always say from day one, if people buy Mandatory without knowing who I am, that's a win. That's like a win. But I think that's happened now anyway, because we obviously run ads and whatever. That's kind of what's happening. That is what's happening. Social media, I have to post on, so my Instagram, Frankie Davey Instagram, Frankie Davey TikTok, Frankie Davey Snapchat, Twitter occasionally, YouTube, which I'm now currently doing. Then we've got Instagram for Mandatory, TikTok for Mandatory, alongside just emails and, do you know what I mean? So yeah, this is not a boo-hoo thing, because I love it. I've said it once, I'll say it again. You can't complain that your plate is full if your goal is to eat. And that is very much the position I'm in now, where I train and I work and I'm non-stop. I genuinely pray for this, to be my own boss, create something that lasts beyond me, a product, a brand that I genuinely believe in and can push wholeheartedly, as well as training and doing what I love in boxing and fighting. Mandatory, we're doing well. I need to crack on. I'm going to crack on. I've been sat here for like 3 hours, but I wanted to turn the camera on because actually real time, I'm now about to possibly place an order for our new product, which I want to start speaking about, just so you guys know. It's electrolytes, but it's also mixed with something else. Maybe have a guess in the comments. I genuinely think this product right now it is going to take Mandatory to an insane level. 2026, when we launch this product, it's wraps for other brands. It is over for other brands. Just trust me when I say Mandatory. It's already brilliant, obviously, but it is going to go to the next level. And yeah, I need to reply to the manufacturer's email. Basically, I just sit here on my phone. I train, I sit on my phone and my laptop. Loving life. But yeah, I wanna kind of keep. Now we're doing the weekend lives again. I just want to do things like real time. So apologies, this last bit's probably been a bit boring whilst I'm sat in my office waffling to you all. But I don't know. Some of you like it, so tough. I'll see you in the gym.
Round 4.
What a good start to the morning. The time is now 12 o'clock. I was in the gym at 9 a.m, so I've been in the gym for 3 hours. It was very busy though. A lot of sparring going on. Obviously I can't do that because of my hand. Today's session was, I was helping Jamie TKV out with some movements and footwork stuff because he's fighting Fraser Clark at the end of this month. So I did a bit of that. Obviously I still can't punch, so I was doing a lot of shadow boxing. I did, I think, close to an hour of just pure shadow boxing, working on what I was working on yesterday. And this is the time now to learn whilst I'm not in camp. I might have said this already, but not in camp. Also the hand injury. I can't really spar, hit pads, and shadow boxing is like the best thing you can do to learn as a boxer, aside from sparring. So got to do a lot of that. And then I was trying to film like obviously Mandatory's got a new flavor coming out. So I was asking all the boys, just short little clips on my phone of what they think it is. And I'm gonna edit it together just as a teaser to build the flavor up. My mind is always on business, even in like the gym as well, in a good way. You can balance the two. You Royal Mail have sent the managing director of Mandatory Performance Limited, which is me. Obviously they've sent me a, what's this? No, I'm not reading all of that. The day's Wednesday, isn't it? So I'm actually at my missus' house tonight. She's making, I don't even know, there's two options, so I'm gonna let her tell us. For now, I'm starving. I'm gonna go put my bag away, make up some eggs, would you believe it? We've got some sourdough here as well, so I'm gonna make some of that. Session 2 of the day, strength. That's what I'm trying to prioritize at the moment outside of camp, but it stays the same. High intensity, explosive, short rest time, repping it out, drop sets, almost to failure, but not massively heavy. That's pretty much the plan right now. I'm gonna try and aim to do that 2 or 3 times a week, maintain my muscle, and actually build a little bit of strength as well. Also get massive. Did I say I'm getting massive? Oh, there we go. There we go. Is that a better? Yeah, that's it. But I was saying in there, after the weight cut, I felt a little bit skinny.
All of it though, Harley, is
Got a
that
little
right?
team meeting. You know when I did the weekend of lives? Do you remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought I want to start. Now I'm not in training camp. I can take my camera around. It's alright, innit? I just need
See, look, he's nearly as big as me now.
yeah,
All these
overtaking.
shadows,
now.
look. See
Overtaking.
that? All that, right, is power.
Power. But I have to keep stressing because every time we talk about it, it's like in boxing, people think you can't lift weights because you get big and stiff. What's my last fight? I wasn't stiff at all, was I?
No.
So.
Explosive power. That's what comes in.
Wednesday night dinner at the Missus returns. Season 2 of the Week of the Lives. The last one was back in April, I think, because it was before the John Hunter Jr. fight. But that was April 25th. That was the last one we did. There's always dessert at the Missus house, always. And this isn't even dessert. Is this carrot cake? All right, just look at what the Missus has cooked up. Wow. Toad in the hole, homemade mash, some rogue corn on the cobs, but you know, is what it is.
Happy Thursday.
Dessert is on the way. So we've got interim dessert, as always, which is carrot cake. And this, I better not touch that.
Do you want to try some?
Of this?
It is mine.
I love the carrot cake and cookie dough. I mean, I've already had a slice of carrot cake. Homemade. Got a bit of pan of chocolate crumbs on. Alright. Spend my day getting punched in the gym, come back, getting attacked by a pan of chocolate. Bring me my dessert, please. I'm waiting.
We're waiting.
There we go. Right on cue. How are we looking? Dessert is served. Cookie dough.
I've got ice cream to put in there, or should I just put it on top? No, I'll put it on.
No, I'll do it separate.
Good morning.
Morning. Could I have a Terry's chocolate, orange hot chocolate, please? It's a mouthful.
Medium cream.
Yes, please. Yeah. Do you have a chocolate twist? Yeah, we'll have one of those as well, please.
Anything else?
Could I have a flat white with a splash of vanilla syrup in, please? Costa is a little bit more festive.
It
I
is.
do get like a bit more of a Christmassy vibe from it.
I was literally saying
Or
yesterday.
an autumnal.
Starbucks, summer, Costa, winter, autumn, autumn, winter.
Whoever's paying me the most money, I'll talk about it a bit more.
Brilliant.
In my last camp, running was a massive factor into just, well, my fitness in general. You'd have seen I was fit for 10 rounds. I felt very fit even after the fight. My breathing was absolutely fine. I even said to my dad on the way home in the car after the fight, I was like, I don't even really feel like I've been in a fight. Also getting up from a knockdown in round 6, got up, my legs were there. I was then won the next 2 or 3 rounds, everything. And I think a lot of that came down to running. I really focused a lot on my running in training camp to the point where I did a 10-mile run every Sunday. If you'd have followed me on Instagram on screen, then you'd have seen that. 10-mile run every Sunday, and I was also doing 60 minutes. Whenever I step on a treadmill, mandatory 60 minutes. That's what I'm doing this morning. Doesn't need to be a crazy pace, between kind of 10 to 13 kilometers an hour every time I step foot on a treadmill. So it's not, I'm not knackered, but it's building my legs, building my lungs, building that zone 2 aerobic capacity. And then obviously I did sprints and like sparring, bag work, all of that stuff to get the red zone 90% heart rate fitness levels. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing now. Out of camp, it's no secret, I don't massively enjoy running. In camp, last camp I actually did, but now it's a bit more of a drag. I'm just trying to make sure I stay on top of it. 2 to 3, sometimes 4 if I'm really feeling it, times a week. Getting those miles in, getting the legs in, keeping that fitness at a base level, so that whenever I get a finalised fight day, which actually got a meeting with my manager later this evening, so hopefully get a fight day penciled in for early next year, and then I don't have to go from scratch, because that is the worst thing. That's the worst thing. Just training, being all achy, feeling knackered. I want to go into camp at a reasonable fitness, like I always do really. I never really get out of shape, so that's always something I'd like to live by. I live the life. I eat well, keep myself in good condition, stay healthy, so that I'm always ready to go should I get the call. Okay, back from the gym. Let me make a quick coffee. Alright, espresso's on. Yeah, so I'm not in Harlow today. Basically, whilst I'm not in training camp, I'm going to be training at the boxing gym probably 4 days a week, which is, I mean, only 1 less than normal to be fair, but it's more so the drive, hour and a half. Basically not wanting to burn out. So I'm still training here at the local gym near me, doing my running, doing my SNC. And today I'm actually, as always, I have 1,000,001 things that I need to do. Mainly for mandatory, but just content, etc, etc. Yeah, it's strange how since I started mandatory, it's just got busier and busier. I suppose it's natural. The brand's been growing, it's got busier and busier. But I was thinking about this the other day, and I do genuinely believe when you've got a fast growing brand, if you've got a core team of around 4 people, and in that 4 you've got founder, which is me, takes care of, well, I oversee everything, but mainly take care of the product. Then you've got number 2, like a growth expert, what I like to say, the wizard behind everything, the guy that does the ads, the website, all the offers and deals that go across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that stuff. Operations manager, so this is kind of like shipping, dealing with all the orders, dealing with customer service, which actually at the moment is still me, so I'm gonna have to change that over. But yeah, that's semi-sorted. We were looking at getting a 3PL, which is basically like a third-party warehouse. So we send our stock there, send everything there, and they package it. But for quality reasons, I'm going to show you all later actually as to why we haven't done that yet, because I don't feel like they're going to uphold the quality. Then lastly is a creative, so like a full-time videographer to do ad campaigns, content, video shoots, blah, blah, blah. We don't have that. So we are currently looking to try and acquire that. And then I think we're good. We're good until like 6 figures a month. That's pretty much where we're at. That is pretty much where we're at. So right now, in between trading and whatever, a lot of that stuff comes down to me. All the content stuff comes down to me. We had a campaign the other day, which I spoke about, I think. And we got sent loads of raw footage. So I'm now like editing some of that up to do for TikTok. Because TikTok's a different platform to Instagram. You have to post differently. And even I'm trying to get my head around that in terms of posting as a brand rather than posting as Frankie Davey.
Absolutely not. No, any of that. No, absolutely not. Because one of the things they asked me to do, or no, one of the things they suggested I could do is I could shave much worse than just having it all shaved off.
I think that if you're trying to be funny, if you're trying to make people laugh, then if you look funny
About a bloke with a six-pack. I just think it's not.
Would you?
And that's
Elite snack, by the way. Banana, pistachio cream. Unreal. I was going to say I could just eat this out of the pot. I have eaten this out of the pot. Probably about half a pot in one sitting. Oh, right. To-do list is now gone down from 50 things to 25. So we're making a good start. Hello, right?
Yeah.
Super.
No,
Cheers, mate. That's basically how the parcels go at the moment. Royal Mail business account. They come, collect the parcels Monday to Friday, and then they get shipped within 48 hours. As for the operations, let me show you what we've got going on. Got my dad in here right now, but he's got his QPR shirt. Is that the signed one?
I think I might have had a touch.
Is it the signed one?
Well, because I think it's match worn, because they didn't have the patches or
Oh, it's got the Coca-Cola thing.
or the sellotape thing. They didn't have them. You couldn't buy it in the club shop like that.
No way.
So I reckon that's Lee Cook's top. But
All the signatures on it. Yeah, so right now it's the mandatory / QPR office. What I was saying earlier about using a third party or what's called a 3PL. The reason we possibly don't want to do that, basically I don't want them to mess it up, because we use inserts. So if you can see in here, and the tub sits nicely in the hole. If we send all of this to a third party warehouse to distribute our stock, they have to firstly make up the boxes from Flatpack, then put the insert in, then put the tubs in, and not forcefully put the tubs in. You have to be quite delicate with it, otherwise it breaks. The other alternative is we start sending everything out in a crappy brown box, which we also don't want to do. So yeah, in terms of stock, this isn't even half our stock. We've got a container outside. It's got a load more of these which aren't made up. Then we've also got some of the stock in there. Morning 60 minutes. That's 2 6-minute runs in a row at a pace of 5:01 minutes per kilometre. So I like 12k this morning to begin the day. I'm not in the gym because my hand is still busted. I'm trying to get a scan on it. So at the moment, fitness and business as always. But it's kind of crazy. The 60 minutes, the more you do them, the easier it becomes. 60 minutes then starts to feel like 30. Then if you went on the treadmill or went outside and did a 30-minute run, it just goes like that. So it's weird. I do strongly believe in the method. It worked for my last fight, and it's something that I'm going to be continuing to do. I think it's just, you can't cheat the grind, basically. You can't cheat the grind. You've got to put the hours in, you've got to put the miles in. All the old school fighters, they used to run, and they used to run far. Not necessarily fast either, just run far. And then, interestingly, if you do sort of 10Ks, you're doing even 20Ks, when you bring it back down to do a 5K, you will be rapid. 100% you will be rapid. Rehydrating with watermelon and lime, mango electrolytes. Mango? Watermelon and lime mandatory electrolytes. I can now actually announce the date. The new flavour is being dropped on the 1st of December 2025. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you follow Mandatory on socials as well. I'll leave it on screen. Then you don't miss any of the updates that we post. Oh, we are back in office again, believe it or not. Sales today have actually been really good though. Obviously because we're a subscription business as well, you wake up and we have say like 10, 20 orders already from you guys that have got monthly subscriptions going, which benefits both you because you get it cheaper for one. Two, it's guaranteed. Even if we go out of stock, it'll be in stock for you. Also benefits us because if we're having like I don't know, the ads aren't going well or the sales aren't going well, we still have like a base revenue coming in. So I was thinking to myself, maybe doing these kind of videos, I'm giving away too much. That is something I do have to think about now as I'm looking to grow the business. Even with doing new products, new whatever, I'm trying to be as transparent as I can because I actually do think that people want to see what goes on. So I want to be honest. That's something that I always have been since I very started. Since the very start of say social media, I've always been just transparent, being authentic and honest. I've keep watching this. Let me show you this podcast with the two guys from the In-Betweeners, Jay and Simon, or their actual names are Joe and James. So I'm watching that whilst I'm in the background doing emails to the manufacturer. We're, as I said, currently I can't say too much, but we're currently trying to formulate a new product. So that's high on the agenda. Much the same as yesterday, to be honest. I saw a tweet where it said millionaires. Someone said, I know many millionaires that use the Notes app on their phone to organise their life. And that is pretty much me. So I'm guaranteed to be a millionaire because that is the case. I don't use any other platform, just Notes. And I've got a lot of notes. A lot. I've also just been asked by the owner of Box Raw if I want to do the sparring club thing, and I really want to. I said I'm gonna see how my hand is, because I really want to. Although at the same time, I'm in two minds. I do really want to. I think it'd be cool. The only thing I'm against, and I did briefly. No, I don't think I said to him actually. I probably should, but he's not going to care what my opinion is necessarily. It's just the fact that you're doing it. You don't get paid, so you're basically having like an unpaid fight, and people will be sparring hard. It's not going to be sparring per se. It's like basically a fight with head guard on, which then is like, as a fighter, you shouldn't really be doing that. But at the same time, it would be quite cool just to do it. But I can't at the moment. So I've said to him, at the moment, unfortunately, I can't, but thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, it would have been sick. There's a few people I know, a few people that are under the same management as me, they're doing it. They also offered for the Saudi one. I think the spaces got full. Obviously, London, I'm local, so. Yeah, but this thing is keeping me out of action at the moment. Shame, really. Oh, we just had 3 orders for hydration kits, literally in the last 2 minutes. If you haven't already tried Mandatory, or if you want to try it right now, the link will be the top one in the description. Whilst you're there, subscribe to the channel. Cappuccinos here are always pleased. People say, if you're addicted to coffee, no, I just like it. Yeah. I would have decaf, but might as well just have caffeine.
Might as well have a caffeine.
Morning cappuccino goes down a treat. My favourite thing to do, genuinely, outside of fighting and business, is probably to come for breakfast or dinner on the weekends. I don't know what it is, it's just something about it. So I'm meeting my mate, this guy, Jacob, he's not actually there, he's in the toilet, but I've known him since primary school, so always good just catch up, family, friends. We're just catching up, reminiscing over the good old days. Plus, when we went to Zante together, when we were younger, we've done so much together. Thank you very much. No, I'm okay, thank you. Smash, look at that. Is that the normal one or the big one?
Normal one. Done me in with 1 egg, man.
Oh yeah. How are you getting on with that?
I'll make that stretch, man.
Mate, I was saying, whether it's included or not, when you're in a toilet, me and JP, been friends since literally day one, primary school, reminiscing on the good days in Zante. Oh man. Little drive bar.
They were rough. Come a long way.
We have come a long way. Send that. Right, no rest for the wicked. It is a weekend, but actually, no, I'm lying. Today's been quite a wholesome day. Gym, double spin, breakfast, then I had to help a good friend of mine move some stuff out of his house, so I've been doing that. Doing a bit of manual labour in his van, lifting tumble dryers and whatever in from one house into another. Anyway, no one cares about this, no one cares about that, but I'm just filling you in my day. That's why I haven't shown it, because didn't really feel like vlogging that, to be honest. I like to keep it real, but not that real. Right now it is 10 to 4 in the afternoon. Just been to the shop. It's fireworks. It's not fireworks evening, but it was. And my missus is crazy about it. So went and grabbed some sparklers for her. Gonna go around her house in a couple of hours. I've got some work to do, but after that, I'm trying to plan a shoot for Monday, which is literally 2 days' time, for mandatory again. We're gonna do another shoot. Because the last one was really good, but we want to have a few more athletes. So I've got another shoot on Monday morning. So I've got a plan for that. Get some content out. Just did a new packaging order for mandatory. But yeah, Saturdays I normally train. I normally do train Saturday morning. But then the rest of the day is fairly chill. Same with Sunday. And then obviously during the week is boxing. Yes, and I have currently got the red light on, as you can tell. I'm not just in like some Amsterdam red light district. This is my bedroom. So I was just at the shop in Lidl getting some sparklers, and there's a woman in front of me also asking about them. I said, oh, sorry, did I overhear you asking for sparklers? I said, I'm looking for some as well. The woman at the desk said, oh, we've only got one left. And the woman then offered to share hers with me. And I thought that was so nice. Turns out there was more than one left. And I went to offer to pay for hers as well, but she declined. So yeah, but there's still some great people in this world. A little wholesome. That's what I'm saying. This day's been very wholesome. Anyway, right, I've got some work to do. Leave me alone. Looking at all the produce from Fen Farm. My old friend. I did a video here before on the raw milk, but here is some of the stuff they got. Yeah, there's a load of just natural products. Even this is wild salmon, I believe. Smoked. Here's the raw milk. Unfortunately, the dispenser is out of action, but we've still got some in there. We've still got some in there, which we're gonna definitely be getting some of. Raw milk soda. Made with interesting.
Yeah.
Mushrooms.
Salt, garlic.
I just found frozen cookie dough, and it's made with all natural. I say natural, but all good ingredients. So wheat flour, buttermilk, caster sugar, egg, and the only bad thing is milk chocolate with soya. But sorry, you can't even see with soya there. But otherwise, that is. Oh, look at that! Fun fact: if you get real ice cream, like with proper ingredients, raw milk, raw cream, egg yolk, that's all it. Yeah, it's actually a superfood. Raw milk, baby.
Also,
raw milk.
Raw milk chocolate milkshake.
It's definitely not chocolate. That is unreal.
It's
the
so
raw milk,
good.
I've already had some because I was filming a little TikTok. It's just
healthy.
buttery. It just feels. I kind of want it. We've
Drink
got
it.
two, but I might just go get another one. Just grab the quick raw milk flat white. Oh. There's one thing that stays consistent in my YouTube videos. That is my love for coffee, cake, sourdough eggs, and electrolytes. The missus is looking at me a bit funny there. I don't know why. Not sure why. Anyway, should we go home? Yeah, supporting local. Say local, it's like 50 minutes from me, but I've been here before. I know the owner. When I did a video here before, he's a really nice guy. So yeah, definitely worth it. Nice little wholesome Sunday trip to get myself out of the house and working. That is the milk shed that we were just in, by the way. So it's not even big, but it's just people just come and go. Yeah, we were in there, what, 5 minutes? And there was probably 20 people who were coming. All right, that's been another week of my life. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want the best tasting natural electrolytes, the top link in the description. I'll see you in the next video.